and this video is another Treat Yourself Tuesday. I am doing this one because my skin is angry and dry and just generally disgusting, but since I'm going to be taking the time to take care of my skin, I might as well handle a few other things. I'm going to start with my Bright Express teeth whitening system. This is one of these handy dandy little teeth whitening light things. So I'm going to put the gel into the trays, put that in my mouth, use this, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to handle this dry skin that I have right here. It's really bad. I'll show you. Look at that. It's like flaking and I have all these pimples. I have been doing a lot of detox masks, and that's bringing all this gross stuff up to the surface, which is fine because it has to come out of my skin, but it's not fun in the meantime. So I'm going to get started with that, and I'm going to do that by using my Blood Orange Cleansing Balm from 100% Pure. And while that is on my skin, I'm going to massage it in, and then I'm going to use my Soniclear Petite brush. I love this face brush. It has this like patented antimicrobial brush head on it, which is amazing. Of course, I do clean this every time I use it, but I know it's not going to be growing a whole bunch of bacteria and nasty stuff that is then going to end up in my pores. And it also has like different speeds. So what you do is you massage your face in circles with this, and while you're doing that, it's got this like pulsating action, and you can adjust how fast you want it to do that. And it's also waterproof, which is amazing. It charges with this little magnetic thing that just kind of sticks onto it, so it doesn't even have any like holes or charging ports or anything. I love this face brush. It's amazing. So I'm gonna get started with that, and I will show you the whole process while I do it. So my whitening tray thing, I've shown you guys this in a video before. It comes with this little rubbery mouth tray, and you do little pearls of the whitening gel that it comes with, just a tiny bit, one little pearl for each tooth, and you pop this in your mouth. And I'm gonna set my timer for 30 minutes for this while it works on my teeth. Alright, I'm done bleaching my teeth. They are looking fabulous. I've gotten rid of most of the dry skin on my nose, and the reason that I used a cleansing balm is when you have a lot of dry skin, it's often helpful to use a cleansing oil or cleansing balm, which is basically a solid cleansing oil. This is going to keep your skin soft and moisturized and supple, and it's going to help moisten that dry skin and aid it in flaking and sloughing off of your skin without damaging the rest of your skin and adding to more of your dryness issues. So next I'm going to go in the shower. I'm going to use this foaming cleanser from Anora Skincare. This is a purifying gel cleanser, and that's going to foam up really nicely. I'm going to use that same brush that I did and cleanse the rest of my face with that. And then I'm going to wash and shampoo my hair with my Many Ethnicities shampoo and conditioner. And these are fantastic for curly hair, kinky hair, or anything in between. So I'm going to style my hair curly today, and that's why I'm using these specifically. Okay, I'm done with my shower, so now I'm going to use my Greener Path Very Vanilla Body Lotion, and this stuff is great. I love putting this on right when I get out of the shower, or even before I get out of the shower, while my skin is still nice and moisturized from that warm water, and that just traps in all of that moisture underneath a protective barrier. And I love this company because they do a lot of conservation work, which I think is fantastic. And I think more companies should take responsibility for the environment, considering they're the biggest polluters. So as you can see, most of that dry skin is gone. I've still got a little bit there, but now all of the area around where I was exfoliating is a little bit irritated, so I need to do some things to soothe that. I'm gonna start with my Fox Brim Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And this is just going to trap in any of that moisture that got in there from the shower and keep some nice water in the skin. And while that serum is soaking into the skin, since my lips are also really dry, I'm going to use my I Am Organic Sugar Scrub. And this one is a citrus oil scent, so this is energizing. And I'm just gonna use a teeny tiny bit. And I'm just gonna wipe this off with a damp washcloth. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, my hair has had a little bit of time to get some of the water out of it with that towel, and I'm going to gently comb this out with a wide tooth comb because I'm going to be styling it curly. So I'm really just styling it curly entails me detangling it, putting some products in, and leaving it alone, because the more you mess with curly hair, the bigger and frizzier it gets. It can be kind of a nightmare. Okay, so I've combed out my hair, and now I'm going to use my Many Ethnicities leave-in conditioner. This is the same line as the shampoo and conditioner I used, and this stuff is amazing if you have curly hair, if you have textured hair. It's the most moisturizing leave-in conditioner I've found that doesn't weigh my hair down. So I'm not using a lot, I'm just using about that much, a little bit on 2 fingertips. I'm gonna rub it together in my palms and then glide it through my hair. And with this product, a little bit goes a long, long way. I am so in love with this leave-in conditioner. It's the best. And I especially try and get a lot of it in the front of my hair. So you curly hair ladies know that when you put heat on your hair, sometimes it can change the curl pattern a little bit. So my hair tends to get frizzier faster right in these front sections of my hair. So pretty much like that much and that much there. And that is because these are the sections of my hair that have had the most heat styling. So if, for instance, I do a blowout on my hair and I let it go, I can usually go about a week without shampooing my hair. I'll still end up having to touch up the fronts of my hair because when I sweat or whatever, the moisture gets into the front of the hair, or when I wash my face, and then it tends to make these hairs curl up a little bit. So this is the area that I will end up repeatedly heat styling between washings, and that is why it loses its curl pattern. So I'm gonna let that stuff soak in, and I'm just gonna scrunch my hair so that the weight of the bottom portion of my hair won't inhibit the top from curling. And next I'm going to use my Curly Sexy Hair Curl Power Foam. And this is interesting. It's got like a spray can, but when it comes out it's like any other mousse. So I'm going to put this all over my hair. And now I'm just gonna put this on top of my head in plop curls, and let me know in the comments below if you wanna see a video on how I do plop curls, because it's definitely one of my favorite styling techniques because it doesn't really require anything except some time for your hair to dry. Okay, so I've got my hair up in my hair wrap, and now I'm going to use my Dior Hydra Life Moisturizer. And this stuff absorbs really, really well, so I like to use this when my skin is super dry. And I'm gonna focus on the areas where I exfoliated a lot and kind of blob on more than I normally would, and then on the rest of my face, I'm just gonna press this in the way I usually do. And I don't think I'm gonna put on any makeup yet, maybe in a couple of hours, because I want to give my skin a chance to recover and relax and just take care of itself, take in all those good things that I put on it. But I am gonna put on a lip oil. This one is Scarlet Bloom Lip Oil from 1/1. And this stuff, it's so pretty. It's got this little silicone doe foot applicator. And you just need a teeny tiny bit. I just love it. I think it's shimmery and pretty without looking too overdone. So if I go out without any other makeup on, I'm not gonna feel ridiculous having like lipstick on my lips. So I'm loving this stuff. It's really great and it feels super good on my lips. And also that oil is working to moisturize my lips rather than putting on a liquid lipstick or something like that that's gonna dry them out. And the last thing that I'm gonna do so that I can go out is use my Lancome Bienfait SPF 50 sunscreen. I love this stuff. This is my pretty much like all-time favorite facial sunscreen because it is SPF 50, and when I put it on underneath my makeup, it doesn't impede my makeup application at all. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin. I actually can't feel it at all after a couple of minutes. And now since I have my sunscreen on, I can feasibly go out even though I have this wrap on my head. I really don't care that much. But I've got my sunscreen, I've got my lip oil, and my skin is nice and moisturized, and it's gonna continue soaking up that good stuff I did for it. Plus, I was able to handle most of that dryness. And thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. Follow me on social media at Katrinaosity. Check out my podcast at MDXpods.com. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you.